and welcome to Team News Live. I'm Kenzie Benali. It is the final day of the 2018-2019 Premier League season, and today Southampton host Huddersfield as they end their season. Can't believe it's come to an end already. It seems to have gone so quickly. Now, as we mentioned, the opponents are Huddersfield today. The last time the two sides met, Saints ran out a 3-1 win against the Terriers in the reverse fixture in December. But what will the score be today? Well, you can get in touch and let us know in the comments below. You can also tell us who you'd like to see in that starting 11 for the final time this season, and we'll do our best to read all of those comments throughout the show. We will of course be bringing you that team news in just under 15 minutes time now, so plenty of time to tell us where you're watching from around the globe, where you're flying the Southampton flag from today. We absolutely love to hear from all of the fans. Now, 2 weeks ago the Saints were in action here at St Mary's Stadium as they secured their Premier League status in a well-fought draw against Bournemouth. Here's the highlights.
A very good afternoon to you, and a game that can see them over the line with a win here against local rivals Bournemouth. Chipped over the top, boy Hooybear to Redmond, left hand side of the box, great pass back to Shane Long, who strokes the ball home, cool as you like. To his left he's got Wilson, 30 yards from goal, back inside to Gosling, 1-1, first chance of the game for the Cherries. Goes into the box, Long heads it away, Brooks drills it low and gets a touch, but the follow-up from Callum Wilson completes the turnaround for Bournemouth. Ward-Prowse wants a shot, he has to wait, then he shoots left-footed, and James Ward-Prowse caught Artur Boruc out there. He wasn't expecting a left-footed shot. Valerie goes on the outside of Aki, puts the cross to the back post, man target with his first goal for Southampton. He's found Fraser, narrow angle, into Wilson, 3-3. Well, I think Saints have heard the Fulham's Cardiff score, Dave, and shut up shop. And the managers shake hands with Cardiff losing. Saints and the Cherries have drawn 3-3.
Well, lots of you already getting in touch with us here on Team News Live. Lots of comments already to get through. Keith Nash, hello to you. He says, finish strong. James Gale is joining us and he says 4-1 to the Saints. Ivan has said good luck from Cuba, I believe that says. Frida Croxford is watching from Edinburgh, and Dendy has said he's watching from Brisbane. Amazing to have you all joining us here for the final time of the 2018-2019 campaign. And of course, Southampton will be hoping to round off this season with a win against Huddersfield today at St Mary's. And speaking of being here at St Mary's, let's rewind the clock back to Tuesday evening when players, fans and staff alike were here for the Player Awards. Hello and welcome to the Southampton Football Club 2018-2019 Player Awards.
So first up we've got Toby Macklin, who said Jan Valery for goal of the season. He had a cracking effort against United.
The winner of goal of the season is Jan Valery.
It was an amazing goal, and we can't let tonight pass without recognising that superb achievement. Please put your hands together for Shane Long.
My player of the season is James Ward-Prowse.
I'm pleased to announce the Girls Regional Talent Club Player of the Year is Caitlin Smith.
Your first team Young Player of the season.
The winner is Jan Valery.
The Women's Player of the Year is Shannon Seabright.
The winner of the Players' Player of the Season is Nathan Redmond.
The winner of the Academy Young Player of the Year is Will Ferry.
And the Fans Award goes to Nathan Redmond.
For now, that's it from us. Thank you very much for everybody who's tuned in, and we'll see you very, very soon.
An absolutely fantastic night here at St Mary's Stadium. Huge congratulations, of course, to all of our winners. But the question is, will we be seeing award winners Nathan Redmond and Jan Valerie feature today? We'll do make comments below. Of course, Nathan Redmond picked up Fans Player of the Season and Players Player as well. Jan Valerie walked away with Goal of the Season and Young Player of the Season. So both did fantastically well, but will we see them feature this afternoon? You can let us know. Also, tell us where you're watching from around the globe. We've already heard from lots of fans watching from lots of exotic places as well. Denby in Brisbane is joining us. Hello to you. And lots of other comments to get through later on in the show as well. Now, Ralph Hasenhüttl enjoyed his first away win against today's opponent. December when we won 3-1 against Huddersfield.
He goes back to Ings, who carried on his run, and he plays a clever ball to Hoybier, who could race onto the ball, slides it into the penalty. Redmond with a chance, and Redmond scores his first goal of the season. Brilliantly taken as Lösel came out and lifted it past him. Ings tries to give it him back. Ings gets it again. He's brought down. That's a penalty. It is. Stuart Atwell gives it. Comes forward, right-footed. 2-0 Southampton before half-time. Goes to Billing, 30 yards out. He's going to fire it from distance and scores! Did it deflect? Did McCarthy just not see it? Vestergaard sells a dummy to Pritchard. Almost fell over and he feeds Obafemi with a great ball. And Obafemi's put it wide. Right wing, pulls it back towards Obafemi. He's got time to shoot! And he's got time to score his first goal for Southampton! Saints have back-to-back wins in the Premier League for the first time since April 2017.
An absolutely brilliant away performance there. But what has been your favourite performance of the season? Do make sure you're getting in touch and letting us know. This is the final game of the Premier League season, the final time we'll be bringing you our team news live, so do make sure you're getting involved. Lots of you already sending us in lots of social comments and predicting some very, very big wins today. Richard Sennett is predicting a 5-0 win to the Saints. Wouldn't that be lovely, Richard? Ricky Russell, hello to you. He's going for a 4-3 win to Southampton today. Tim Chung is joining us all of the way from Hong Kong. Lorraine Evans, good afternoon. She's with us from Poole in Dorset. Jason Page, he says, come on you Reds. Nikki Jane Ball says, hello Kenzie. Hello to you, Nikki. Have a wonderful day. Lauren Banks has also said, come on you Saints. Steve Barrett has said, "Hi Kenzie, is your dad making an appearance today?" He certainly is, Steve. He'll be here at half-time to have a word with everybody in the stadium and, of course, to support the Saints this afternoon. Jamie Reeves is also with us on the live stream. He's watching from Bangkok, and Daniel is hoping for a 4-2 win to the Saints, and he's going for a Redmond hat-trick. Well, continue to get those comments coming in. We absolutely love to hear from all of our fans from across the world. But now let's hear from first team manager Hootle as we got his thoughts ahead of today's clash against Huddersfield.
I think it's important for everybody. It's much nicer to make the final lap of appreciation with a win than with no points. So that's the reason why we 100% want to win this game. Maybe we can make another step in the table, and that means more money for the club. There are a lot of reasons why you want to win this last game. After this is a break, and it feels better if you go with a win the break. And that's the reason why everybody is focused on this game.
And how important to you is that lap of appreciation as well?
It's as important as the open training session during the week, because I think for the supporters it's a good chance to say goodbye to us and to celebrate together staying in the league. And I think for us it's important that we show them that we do everything to maybe climb one more position.
Huddersfield had a really good result and performance in their last game against Manchester United. I'm sure with everything that's happened for them this season, they'll want to go out with a good display. You're expecting quite a positive and entertaining match.
Yeah, it can be. We are both without pressure in the moment, and that can be that it is an interesting game with two teams that are playing very offensive. Still a Premier League game. I know that I think the result is not that interesting like the others on the other pitches in the Premier League, but for us it's a very important one, and I think we want to show in the last game what we learned this year, how much we developed our game, and this is the goal we have.
It's been a great week for Nathan Redmond, obviously picking up both the fans and the players' Player of the Season awards. Just how much did you enjoy seeing him get those successes after the season that he's had for you?
I think he deserved to get this award. I told you always that sometimes very critical with him, and in the beginning forced a lot from him and demand a lot from him, what he has to do against the ball and with the ball. I think he made a good development so far. He scored a lot of goals. He showed that he can make the difference in our game. And I was happy that also the fans voted for him, because it means that they see what he's now investing, or what he gives for the team in the moment, and this was the key, I think, in his game. And then when the body language is okay, when he's positive, when he's more in the positions he can score, then he can help us a lot. And I'm very happy for him. And it's not only a award; it's something like a signal for him for the future, that he's still potential and that he's not on the limit so far. And I think if he knows this, then he can make the next step in his development next year.
Well, the Southampton team news is in. We think Southampton are going for a 4-2-2-2 formation. Let's go through the Saints team in full then. In goal, Angus Gunn. The back four, Jan Valery, Jack Stevens, Jan Bednarek and Ryan Bertrand. The midfield, Oriol Romeu, Pierre Højbjerg, James Ward-Prowse and Nathan Redmond. And the attack, Shane Long and Danny Ings. The substitutes for Southampton then, Fraser Forster, Charlie Austin, Stuart Armstrong, Mario Lemina, Alfie Jones, Matt Targett and Josh Sims. So do let us know what you make of that starting 11 to take on Huddersfield for our final game of this season. We'll do our best to read as many social posts out as we can until the end of the show. But lots of you have already been sending us in your favourite moment of this season so far, and a lot of them have had one thing in common. They've all been down to this man.
The big breaking news this lunchtime, and Southampton have got their man. That news breaking in the last couple of moments. Let's go live, shall we, to the South Coast.
Well, if you have just joined us here on Team News Live, a very good afternoon to you. The Saints team should be on your screen now. We believe Ralph Hasenhüttl is going for a 4-2-2-2 formation. Lots of you sending in your thoughts on that starting 11. Lots of social comments here to get through. Ollie Cole is joining us on Team News Live today. Big hello to you, Ollie. He's in Mexico and it's 8 o'clock in the morning. Well done you for waking up early to join us. Lewis Walker is going for a 3-0 win to Southampton today. Stephen is in Mexico as well. Paul Sharp is in Japan. Hello to you, Paul. Nicole is in Bournemouth and she's hoping for a 3-1 win this afternoon. And Alison Williams says, Kenzie, you're amazing. Alison, thank you very much, as are you. Absolutely lovely to hear from all of the fans. What will be our final game of the 2018-2019 campaign. Now, there was a big surprise for a local youth, Redbridge Wanderers, earlier on in the week as they were taken to Staplewood by club sponsors Virgin Media.
We're here at Staplewood to meet local team Redbridge Wanderers under 11.
They know they're coming here for a friendly, but they don't know that thanks to Virgin Media that we've got some surprises for them as well.
So I want you to go in here and see what they've got in store for you. Here we go. In you come. So all these kits you'll have going on to next season, so it won't be anything like this season.
My shoelace is undone.
Redbridge, welcome to the Dome.
It's massive, isn't it?
This is where we're going to be playing our match. All this stuff here is for you, all these balls, all these bibs. One last big surprise for you, turn around. Oh my God. So some of you said your favourite players are Charlie Austin, Jack Stevens, and who else do we have? Danny Ings, go and say hello.
How you doing, guys? You're good, kid. So you're going to have a friendly this afternoon, and us three are going to take you for a warm-up, is that right?
Yeah!
Yes, Kira. What we're doing here is just doing a little rondo, just to get the ball moving, get your feet moving.
I can feel a goal coming on this one. There you go. Whoa, that hurt.
I just want to say thanks for always supporting us. We really appreciate it.
Because of that, today we're going to be your mascots for the game, if that's okay with you guys. Good. I want to see a win, I want to see goals.
Oh, you forgot the ball. Can't play without that.
Why the Blues?
Number 9 on their own, so no support. Oh, hello.
Yeah,
go on, the little man. Go on, then.
Oh, good defender.
It's a goal kick. Ref. Well done. It's a goal kick. Shoot. Oh, what a save.
I've told you.
When they walked in, I literally started turning red. It's just nice to for your badge, not just like a plain old kit. It's something to represent.
Here we go, guys. Big smiles.
An absolutely amazing experience for everyone involved, I'm sure. Absolutely fantastic to see that there. Now, lots of you still sending us in your thoughts ahead of today's game. Lee is joining us and he is hoping for a 2-0 win to the Saints. Julianne says, come on you Reds. Rachel says, love Ralph. Oh, Rachel, don't we all? Isn't he absolutely fantastic? Richard says, super Ralph. And Gary Tuck is going for a 4-0 win to the Saints. And Michael has said, Kenzie, what's your moment of the season? Michael, thank you very much for your question. So hard to choose. There's been a number of moments I've loved throughout the year, but I'd have to say that Arsenal win last year. And I think as well, that Jan Valery goal of the season was pretty special too. Now, please do continue to get those comments into us. We absolutely love to hear from you, the fans. It's hard to believe that we're preparing for the final game of the 2018-19 campaign. We have retained our Premier League status heading into next year, and we're very much looking forward to hopefully going out on a high today. Now, with the end of the season coming to a close, let's look back at the season that's been. Well, what a stunning afternoon here on the sunny south coast to see out the 2018-2019 Premier League season. Today, of course, Huddersfield are the opponents, and in case you missed them, the team sheets are as follows. Huddersfield will line up like this: Joel Coleman, Tommy Smith, Terence Kungola, Jonathan Hogg, Janino Bakuna, Aaron Moy, Carlin Grant, Isaac Mbenza, Alex Pritchard, Christopher Schindler and John Gorenk Stankovic. So that is how the opponents look to take on Southampton, and your Saints team in full is as follows. In goal, Angus Gunn. The back four, Jan Valery, Jack Stevens, Jan Bednarek and Ryan Bertrand. The midfield, Oriol Romeo, Pierre Højbjerg, James Ward-Prowse and Nathan Redmond. And the attacking duo, Shane Long and Danny Ings. The substitutes bench then for the Saints is as follows. Fraser Forster, Charlie Austin, Stuart Armstrong, Mario Lemina, Alfie Jones, Matt Targett and Josh Sims. Now that is the end of Team News Live, and it's the end of another Premier League season from us. Thank you so much for all of your support throughout the season, and we very much look forward to next season. Now you can of course follow today's game over on southamptonfc.com, but that's it from us here on Team News Live. We'll see you next season.